Okay, folks. Yeah, it's Colin from Kincaid Outdoors. I don't know if anybody's going to show because I'm running a little late today because, as you can see, it's two after, and I'm just now going on. Um, there may be someone there. There may not be, but I'm supposed to find out. Jenny and our multitude of cats, multitude cats. One is like giving her the death stare. Okay, pet me. Pet me. It's not working. What if I said, pet me?
What?
Well, Ninja was there looking at you like said, pet me. Pet me. And you ignored her. Then I looked at you and said, pet me. Pet me.
You're too far.
Kiss me then?
You're still too far.
Well, we'll figure out something later. But yeah, tonight's topic is going to be in a continuation of Tuesday's topic of the EDC and a bug out bag and get home bag, as well as maybe an inch bag information about the stuff that you would use to put in your bags to carry with you on those situations. Now, get home bags are different than go bags and inch bags, obviously. Now, inch bags and go bags are similar, but not the same. As everybody should know, that inch means I'm never coming home. That's what inch stands for. But here we're going to be discussing the everyday carry items that you would need to carry in order to facilitate that. Now, one of the some of the options that I have not discussed in the past is footwear, clothing, and weather. Now, we do have some things that we have discussed on Tuesday that has not been covered yet. I'm hoping that somebody out there will see this and help me continue on with this topic. I have picked up a new item, but it's in my thing. It's just a simple little keychain with some more paracord on it, nothing fancy. But one of the items I almost picked up today, which I am a little sad about, I almost had a U.S. Army rucksack, large rucksack. But someone else bought it out before I could get to it. And they was only going for $3.95. And that wasn't even the cheap price. I get a 20% discount where I'm working at temporarily. So there's that. Hopefully there is somebody going to be out there. I'm not going to sing somewhere out there because that would just not go well for me. So I do have my Pepsi available somewhere. I just got to remember where I put it. I probably put it somewhere. I can't remember. We're going to find out. It might be in the... I thought I brought it in, but I guess I didn't. Oh, I did. It's right here. Okay. Hey, Blake. Hey, Rob. How you guys doing? Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. We're going to continue on Tuesday's topic of the go bag, inch bag, everyday carry, and get home bags. Hey, Jarrett. How you doing, brother? Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Actually, I missed out. I'm not sure if you guys caught it or not. That I missed out on a U.S. Army knapsack, I guess, backpack that they had at the DAV store. They only wanted it $3.95 for it. But since when I was on duty, I am not allowed to purchase anything. I had to wait until after hours. But someone picked it up before I could do anything. Otherwise, I would have picked it up. It was actually going for $3.95, which that's cheap. I'll give you. But I get a 20% discount for being both a worker there or a veteran with both 20% discount and everything else. So, yeah. Oh, way to go, Rob. Are you doing any videoing out there, or is it just for fishing, or what? I do have a fishing story, which is from a couple weeks ago. We never recorded anything, but I do have a fishing story for you if you're interested, Rob. From uh, Mariposa Park, Ken Wolf Lake. Well, have fun there, brother. I'm glad you go have some fun. How far is Lake Miami from here? Because I am going southeast Iowa myself this weekend, so I got to figure out something here. Give me a second. Oh, that's not too far from me, actually. Let's see here. Yeah, a little further than I expected, but I am going to be down near Eddyville this on Sunday, so I'll be in the area. We're going to go visit my sister this weekend, so we could be in the area. I'm not sure what exactly is all going on, but we're going to find out. Congratulations, brother. I will not bother you on that trip. It's his 23rd anniversary.
Now what?
It's Rob's 23rd anniversary this weekend.
Happy anniversary.
See, there she is.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, how we got to do it this way? Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Sorry. That's what they did in Looney Tunes. So, sorry, you just got a Looney Tune thing. He says thanks, Jenny. Now, are you both going fishing, or are you just going down just to hang out in the cabin, or just do a couple things? I know where Albia is. I grew up in Eddyville, so I know the area. I've been to Lake Miami before with my dad. It's been a while, but I've been there before. Let's see. It's a fairly large lake, which is nice. It's deeper on the one area. Okay. Over by the boat ramp. What kind of fish do we got here? Well, I'll look at it later. Camping in a cab. How much did that run for you there, Rob? Oh, tomorrow's Blake's birthday.
What?
Tomorrow's Blake's birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday! So, how old are you going to be now there, Blake? 23, 24? '89's not bad. 39. Yeah, you're still a youngin'. I picked up two things from working over at the DAV store today, and the combined total is just over $2 for both items. The first one is just a simple keychain with paracord on it, nothing fancy. Originally, what priced was 49 cents. I got it for 38. And the secondary item which I consider a very valuable item considering bushcraft and coffee. I don't know what I did with the receipt, but I picked up one of these. Woo! It's a glass, a little modern one, but it's pretty clean. Pretty clean. It's plastic and glass, and a little bit of metal, but it's still pretty cool. It's like one of the little party buzzer things. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I'm going to find out. I think the blades are ceramic, but I could be wrong. So I know the topic is bug out bags and stuff like that, but we got a couple people celebrating stuff, so that's pretty cool. Sorry, just doing some demolition work here. Ooh, that's interesting. May have to test this thing out. There's what it is. That's not plastic, folks. Neither is that. I do see something that needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but that's something I need to work on. Hey, Molly, how you doing? Oh, that's better. Got some a couple of new items, but this is the main one I got right here. I'm working on right now. Let's see how well it comes. I just had to tighten some things up. Molly, just to let you know, it is Cornfed's 28th anniversary this weekend, so they're going to go celebrate that this weekend. And Blake is going to be 39 as of tomorrow, so please wish them both, congratulate them both, if you would please. I'm sure they'll both appreciate it. Oh, that's much better. That's tighter. Oh, yeah, that's going to work much better now. I don't know how well that's going to work overall until we get some coffee beans in here and try it out. We got some somewhere. We can test it out. But there's the new coffee grinder. Came to $1.16 for this. Sorry, my apologies for the misspoke on the year, Rob. Sorry. So we can do a little bit of a celebration here, saying happy anniversary and happy birthday to both of them. Thank you, guys. You guys are both amazing people. I'm glad I got to meet you both. So, yeah. It's an honor and privilege of knowing both of you. So, yes. And if you catch any big fish, Rob, and don't keep them, please tell me some really big fish stories. I'd really appreciate it. Full kitchen and showers. Wow. Hun,
What?
Lake Miami, where Rob and his wife are going to, uh, they have cabins for $80 a night. They have full kitchens and showers and everything.
Nice.
Would you like to go? Not this weekend, obviously, but sometime in the future.
Sometime in the future.
Okay. Okay. Well, good luck with that. I really appreciate it. You guys, being, I mean, you don't hear about couples being together for 23 years much anymore. Jenny and I have been together for 14, married wise, been together longer, but yeah, we've been married together over 17 years. Oh, love, one more question. This is a coffee question, actually.
What?
Do we have any coffee beans?
Probably not.
Okay, I thought we did. Okay, so the coffee bean deal is going to have to probably wait till another time because I got this thing grinding pretty good here, so that should be interesting to see how that turns out. You don't have to thank me, Molly. It's just the fact is things just got out of hand. Okay? We just hadn't been able to get that way. I haven't even been able to see my own family, let alone go east. With all the injury between Jenny's injuries, my injuries, our car problems, and other things. Yeah, things have been really tough for us. But if you guys want to come up, the link is at the top of the chat. Please feel welcome. Um, we're going to be talking about, like I said, we're going to do some EDC stuff. One of the things I was going to be mentioning, I'm not sure if anybody caught it at the beginning, is one of the most overlooked items for your EDC, and that is your boots and your clothing. People always think, oh, it's not what I'm carrying, but what you're wearing means a lot as well. And as someone has pointed out to me in the past, your physical conditioning as well. Congratulations, Rob. 40 subs is pretty good. Okay, I understand, Molly. But when you guys get done eating, hopefully you'll give me back. I really appreciate it when you do. And enjoy your meal. I really appreciate it. That would be cool too. I'm not much on Chinese food, but Jenny is a big fan. How's your foot? How's your foot?
Sore.
Where the heel, you had the.
Sore.
What's it doing?
Throbbing right now.
No. It was it.
It's rubbing on the inside of my shoe.
Okay.
And causing it to drain.
Okay. She has an update from her doctor. Apparently, they put in a cord that she didn't know about in her foot to help support her ankle, to help support the bolts and stuff. And they didn't tell her about it. And it's causing some irritation in there. Bearable, but annoying. At least that's the take I got from it. Right, left? No?
What?
The cord that's in there, it's annoying but tolerable.
Yes, it's tolerable.
Okay. Fortune cookie. I love fortune cookies. Not much on the fortunes, but now here's a question for you: is a fortune cookie a good fire starter? Now that would be a good video. I'd like to see something about that. I know certain chips can be used as fire starters, like cheese puffs and Fritos and the like, and even Doritos. But I don't know about fortune cookies. Hey, Blake, question for you. First of all, you don't have to answer, but you can just say yay or nay, or I don't want to say. Is do you have a bob, an inch, or a get home bag, or just do everyday carry? I just have a bob. That's all I've got. It's also my get home bag, so it's a combo thing. I don't have any food in it, but I do carry water. Hey, Huga, how you doing? Glad you can make it. For those people coming in, please wish Blake a happy birthday and a happy 23rd anniversary to Rob and his Cornfed and his wife. If you would, please. They got a little bit of everything, huh? Now, I did have a couple of opportunities to pick up some stuff, but I mean, I'm always looking. I did see a Life Straw water bottle, but I've tried looking it up on their website, and it must be one of the original ones because it's like that really. It's short, but it's really outdated. I'm not sure, but the filter probably needs replaced, and I don't know much about Life Straws because I've never liked them. But I want to get a Sawyer Mini or Sawyer Squeeze, something like that, but not sure. Yeah, I've never used a Sawyer. For those people who have, can you inform the rest of us, myself especially, um, the pros and cons? I mean, I've talked to Grace Martin. She says one of the things you got to be careful of, they can and will freeze if you're not careful in a cold weather situation if you don't dry them out properly. So, what do you guys? Please let me know. I'm curious. I mean, I'm going by what the website says. They can filter out 100,000 gallons, and that's a lot. But I don't know any more than that. I've only heard about a couple people who have used them, but I have not nor didn't have any much detail. Okay, I can understand the easier to store, and it's easier to replace, cheaper expense wise. Because I mean, uh, Cliff and I have similar uh, water filters. I have the Katadyn Hiker, and his filter and my filter are like basically carbon copies of each other, but different names. It's just that my filters cost about $50, but mine's a pump system. So, okay. That's the part I'm not really a big fan on the Life Straws, though, because I mean I don't want to have to get my face that close to water if I don't have to, because especially I don't know how clean or dirty it is. That's why I've always liked. Down here, let me get mine out here. Give me a second. That's not it. Yeah, this is what I've got right now. I have to replace the hoses because they're like this thing is like 4 or 5 years old, and my hoses are really turning yellow. But here's what I use right here. Oops, sorry, upside down. But my hoses are really bad condition right now. I need to replace them. They're just regular surgical tubing. but and I do have some other accessories that goes with them as well. As a thing for my water bottle. I don't know if this will fit over my Pathfinder one or not. And I've got some additional tubing, but itself needs clean too. I'm assuming I'm gonna try using a pipe cleaner to see if I can clean them out first, then go see if that works. If that works, then I'm not gonna have to worry about buying any. I've got some right here. But this is the part that goes into the water. This is the part that goes into your water bottle. That's true. Good to know, Blake. Good to know. Now, I heard the squeeze is good as well, higher flow rate or something like that. Like mine comes, like I said, mine's just a simple. That's what mine requires right there. That's all there is to it. Now, I didn't put my outlet hose in here. It didn't stay shut. That's why it's a little dirty. So I've got to figure out a way to flush this out. I was thinking maybe bleach or something. They're still supple. They're not cracked or anything like that. Just a little faded yellow. I want to clean it up before I could use it. It's been a while. So last couple of years, I haven't been able to go anywhere. Do you use it as a gravity feed, or is it use it as a or whatever use you use it for? Because if I could figure out a way to set it up for a gravity feed system, that might work. Okay. Because I mean, I was looking on Walmart for the Sawyer minis, and they're running they have a 2-pack going on right now for $31.20 for two, and they're two different colors. I'm not sure why there's two different colors, but one's in red and one's in blue, or they call it cyan and red. Don't ask me why. I don't know if they have any. They do have the membrane gravity filters from other different places, but not. I don't see a lot on the Sawyer Squeeze, though. Well, that's true. Good idea. Well, I generally am going out when I go out with Ian and myself. So, though I want to set up a bag for Jenny for it to make it easier for her, because all she has to do is, if she can set it up for a gravity feed system, that way she can just hang a dirty water bladder from a tree to filter into her water bottle or whatever that she's using, and then we'll figure that out. Damn. Oh, that's what happened. My bag ripped. It didn't. It's not that it didn't seal. It just literally ripped apart. I may have to put me a new bag in there. Been used a little bit, as you can see. So I'm gonna have to go through and get me another Ziploc bag for that. But like I said, I've got mine, which I like the fact is I can pop out as much as I want. I got a couple extra pieces here to cap off the end pieces, which looks like I forgot to cap them off last time I was using this. When in doubt, use what you got. So this would be the black one. And this is the red one, the dirty water one. I am an idiot, apparently. Especially when I can't read, it says in, and that's the out one right there. That's better. That's got more suction than the fire piston I used to have until I gave it to Ian. Hey, Doug, how you doing, brother? Yeah, I have seen that the Sawyer does fit like a smart water bottle, but I don't have the setup. I guess I do. I've only got one water bottle pouch on my bag, but I've been using it for this little cook set setup. Now, I would like to see if it does fit this for mine, not the Sawyer, mind you, but let's see here. Interesting. This does fit the Pathfinder bottle. It's a snug fit, not a perfect fit, but is a snug fit. So I can use this with my Sawyer, my Katadyn. I just do need to get me a new replacement bag and hoses apparently. So I need to take better care of my gear. So what kind of filter do you use, Sal? Sorry, Doug. Yeah, what kind of bug? In your Get a Home bag, Inch bag, Go bag, ADC, what kind of water filter do you carry? Dog, if you do that and you haven't got sick yet, you're lucky. I wouldn't recommend it, not without filtering or boiling it. I do have some water purification tabs, and I also have my water filter. So there's that. But I would not do anything without boiling first. And I do have the ways of boiling water no matter what. Because I've got my alcohols, my like 3 different stoves that I carry with me. And thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Sawyer Mini. Okay. Any good news, bad news about that Sawyer Mini there, Doug? Because all like I was saying, only one I have is this one here. Boxed Outdoors and myself both have the same style of filter. I do need to replace a couple things. The bag that I held my clean hoses in got ripped, so I am going to acquire a gallon Ziploc bag from the kitchen to take care of that. And also, I know that my filters are way expensive. While I like the pump feature that I can control the flow away as fast as I want, but the Sawyer Mini and the Sawyer Squeeze are both looking really tempting due to both price and flow rate. And the fact that you can back flush the filters to make them last, and 100,000 gallons of water is a lot to go by. Now, I would have to worry more about weather than, say, either Blake or South, due to the fact that their geographic location, or even Cliff, because we get more colder weather here than you guys do. Do you have to back flush it a lot, though, Doug? because Blake did say they comes with a syringe to back flush it with. Well, to be fair, you don't know how dirty the water is you have available until you find it. And there's ways to help mediate that. There's the method for digging a hole next to the water source and have it seep in and let it settle and clear. Or if that's unless you're in a more immediate situation, then try to drink it and then hope for the best. Wait a second, I got to get something from my belt. In that kind of situation, depending on how dirty the water is, would you carry just one of those or would you carry more than one? Because due to price, they're not that expensive, but they are tendency to clog, like you said. And while you can backflush it, that's only workable to a point. Also, they have a tendency to freeze given temperatures, certain temperatures. So, what do you do? What's your opinion? Trying to figure out what this piece is for. I am not sure what that's for. I'm still trying to figure things out. Filters your bandana first. Good call. I do carry a bandana with me on a regular. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to figure out something. I'm just trying to figure out what part is this piece again, because I've never used it. Figure 2-2. Oh, okay. It's for hydration bladder. I don't have one. I have one of those, but not with me. Now, would you guys use the Sawyer as a gravity feed system? And would you use a Sawyer Mini, or would you rather use the full squeeze for a gravity feed system due to the fact of the higher flow rate? And if anybody other has any additional options that we haven't discussed here, I mean, like I said, it all started because I saw a a Life Straw water bottle at the place where they had me working for Workman's Comp, and 2 Life Straws. Okay, interesting. Now, like I said, I've never been a fan of trying to put my face directly into the water that I'm trying to purify. And also, you can't take the water out of your, you can't cook with the water that you have, because I'd like to have clean water, to filtered water to cook with, not just having to boil water then cook with it. Squeeze for gravity flow, good call, I guess. I'm not sure how much is a squeeze is going. I mean, as I said, right now, Walmart has a 2-pack going for $31.20 for a 2-pack of minis. Now, a squeeze, on the other hand, is going for, now let me see here. I have no idea. Let's see, where's it at? Sawyer Products 0.1 squeeze water filter system is going for $54.84. I don't know if that's just the system, or can you get it just with the Sawyer squeeze? I'm not sure. I'm going off of the easiest method that I can find. There are a lot of knockoff filters, but I can't guarantee any of them because I don't know anything about them. It's okay. Life happens. Life comes first. Yeah, Bass Pro's got a micro squeeze for $33.99. That's not bad. I'm not sure what the difference is between a regular squeeze and a micro squeeze. They have a regular filtration system for $45.99, which is not too bad. Oh, sorry to hear that, Huga. Well, Walmart's got them for $31.99 right now for 2-pack for the minis. So that might be worth a shot for somebody to think about if they're shy a water filter. I mean, I've got mine. All I need is a little TLC, and mine's fine. It still works. I haven't used it that often. Well, I have used it, just not often. I just got to get me a new bag to store my hoses in and everything. Keep my dirty ones away from my clean one, obviously. Well, that's what I said. I was figuring to get two for for less than $40. I get 2 of those squeezes, and that way, I mean not squeezes, but minis, and that's, if I'm by myself, that's 200,000. That's, if taken care of and used properly, that'll last me more than a lifetime for filters. But there's that. And I know there's knockoffs and other off brands and other stuff out there. Now, if anybody has one of those and they're really competent about what they got, let me know that too. I'm curious. Well, I can understand that. Yeah, I've heard about that, Doug. I don't know if there's a water filter out there that can get rid of salt. Start mentioning food. It might work. Another thing that this is different from the mini, obviously, is size. Yeah, I do like the fact that I can, pump up things if I want to. It'd be more like a slow pump, drawing the water up and pushing it back through the filter. But there's that. I just need to get the new bag I was telling you about and things like that. But it's good to know that it will fit on my Pathfinder bottle. So if I need to fill up my water bottle that way. Blake, you mentioned the Sawyer minis first, and he has used those. He does a lot of river stuff with his kayak and other things. So he has to deal with a lot of river water a lot. Now, some water's cleaner than others, depending on your location. From watching the videos of places down in the Florida area, Doug, like Jenny Springs and things like that, it's a lot clearer to a point, then it gets all murky. Now, those areas wouldn't be so bad to probably filter, possibly. But I don't know much about Florida water, so I can't say any more than that, just by going by looks. Now, it also depends on how far you are from the ocean yourself. I know not everybody is on beachfront property, because I know some people live in the Panhandle. They live on the northern side of Florida, so who knows? Not me, obviously. Now, other items that that I carry, last week on Tuesday I was talking about all my ferro rods that I've got, and I kept on counting and counting, and I realized I have a ton of ferro rods on me on wherever I go. See, one in the truck. No, sorry, two in the truck. On me personally, I get 1, 2. I carry my pockets. Then my bag, I've got, so that's 5 in that one bag with the flat wood, 6 in the fire kit, 7 in the first aid kit, at least 7 or 8 ferro rods I carry. I understand completely there, because I'm in Iowa, the same thing. Now, I'll be right back. I've got to get a Ziploc bag, like I said, and I need to get me my soda out because I'm thirsty. Please forgive me for the use of the size of the bag that I'm replacing, because I don't have anything smaller. I don't want to lose any of my pieces parts. Throw this in here because keep it dry. Okay. Talk to you later, Huga. Thank you for coming. So if it's showing only 2 people in here, because if you're still here, please put a 1 in the chat. That way I know what we can discuss. Or if you guys have any questions for me, I greatly appreciate it either way. Just trying to figure out, like I said, that's just the water filter I carry. It's not necessarily the best one. It's just what the one I carry. Now that, like I said, the Sawyer Mini is a little bit more cost effective. And it says it can filter up to 100,000. I can't guarantee that model, but for two for the price of one, that's nothing to sneeze at. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Um, so, Blake, are you doing anything special for your birthday at all? Because Ian's birthday's on Monday, where he turns 18. I don't know if I'm going to do a live that day because he's not going to be with me. He's going to be at his mom's. Unfortunately, I was hoping to be there with him on his birthday because he only turns 18 once. So I'm going to have to ask him, hey, hun.
What?
Okay, question about Monday. Ian is turning 18 once.
Mm-hmm.
Did we go see him on his real birthday?
We're not going to have the gas. That's why we're doing something this weekend.
Okay, I just
We're
wondered.
going to do something Saturday, whatever he wants to do.
I thought you said Dave & Buster's.
If he still wants to go to Dave & Buster's, yes, we can go.
Okay.
But it's up to him because it's his birthday.
Well, his birthday's actually 2 days away at that point, but yeah. Did you make sure you lower your motor this time there, Blake? That's so it's not so high in the water? You were lucky you and Cliff didn't flip it last year. Oh, yeah. Are you going to go fishing for anything in particular or just going out there to have some fun? Burn up some fuel, that kind of thing. Are you 36, Doug? And I'm sorry, guys can only turn 18 once. He becomes an adult once. Now, having to adult is a whole different topic. Yeah, same here. But then again, I wouldn't have my boy if I was 36 again. Oh yeah, you're just a little couple years younger than me. I'll be 57 this year. My boy was born on April Fool's Day. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of man he turns into. I hope I did okay. Wow. You were busy there, Doug. I just had one and I didn't have him until I was 38. Hence my age now and his age. And more than a few of these were caused by him. No, just kidding. These were there before he got here. Hey, nothing wrong without starting out early. As long as you still got them and they haven't driven you into an early grave, so you're doing okay. When you get a chance, though, Doug, please wish both Blake a happy birthday and Cornfed a happy anniversary, since it's going to be his 23rd anniversary this weekend. I should put that down in my thing down right here, but I haven't done it yet, but I will probably in a little bit. Okay, I'm not sure if I've asked you guys this or not. What is your most important bug out bag, EDC, get home bag, or inch bag item that you will always put in first? Oh wow! On purpose or by accident? Well, good for you then. Responsible. Okay, good to know, Blake. Now, on that note, would you choose the most common ammunition at the time, or would you choose something a little bit more going for punching power? Well, when I say that, I mean the one you choose first, not necessarily pack first, Doug. One of my items I'm going to end up packing outside my bag, but that's to be expected. I wish I could take all my bows with me, but there's going to probably be some bows I'm going to have to leave behind. Reverse packing is probably going to be standard for most people, knowing that the least important item is going to be packed in first. Now, a first aid kit would be probably one of my top five, within the top five that I worry about. Excuse me. So, having a first aid kit handy, to me, as a former Army medic and EMT, is going to be up there. Hey, Cage, glad you can make it. Please wish Blake a happy birthday. He's going to be 21 again. Just kidding. He's going to be 39 tomorrow. And this weekend is the 23rd wedding anniversary of our very own Cornfed. So please wish them both happy anniversary and birthday as well. And welcome back, Molly. She finished her Chinese food run. Jenny loves Chinese food, so she's probably a little jealous if she was paying attention. Molly went and got some of your favorite food.
What?
Chinese.
Yum.
You heard that, right? Mine is bigger than that. I think mine's 45 to 50 liter. It's corn fed, not cornbread. You might kill you if you say it that way. Yeah. But yeah, or you just call him Rob, like we do. At least I do anyway. He is an awesome guy, and they're both awesome people. Love hanging out with both. Now, we were discussing bug out bags. Your first item you're going to choose among your items. Blake chose his first thing is going to be a protective device. How old are you, Cage? I just got to ask. So far, I know I'm older than South, and I know I'm older than Blake, but I'm not older than Cornfed. And I think I'm older than Jason, Pest Hunter, and I'm older than Molly, I believe. And I'm older than Jenny by 4 years. Now, I've mentioned quite a few of the different ferro rods. I have at least 7 or 8 ferro rods I carry with me on the regular. I've got 2 just in the van, the truck, I mean. I carry 2 on me wherever I go. And I carry 1, 2, 3, 4 in my backpack. But I have to make sure I have the right knife with me in order to make it work. Now, I do carry several different Moras. I've got a Mora Light My Fire in there right now in my truck. I don't carry one in my bag due to work-related issues. Cecilia says hi. Cecilia says hi.
What?
Cecilia says hi.
Hello.
How'd you sleep, Cecilia? Sorry, I have to ask. Well, most of my stuff is going to have to be carried over 7 miles, even with a bad knee right now. I have a torn ACL and a meniscus tear, 2 meniscus tears, both vertical and horizontal. So, yeah, until my knee is fixed, that's what I have to contend with. Now, determination factor does go for a lot, but I can only go so far, even with ibuprofen in me. Ibuprofen is part of my med kit, which I always carry, as well as my heart medication, which is also part of my med kit, which is also another factor. I carry South, you asked me that yesterday, and I never actually answered that one because I didn't know. Give me a moment. I'm going to go check. I don't know 100% for sure, but let me put my stuff back in my bag in its entirety, and I will let you know how much my bag is because I have no clue how much it actually physically weighs, to be honest. Now, it is only going to be a little lighter because my water bottle is empty. So I've been drinking out of it today. Excuse me. I am going to be putting some stuff around here. Oh man, it's gonna adjust all my bag, which really sucks. Here comes Jason. Oh, it's Cliff. I thought it was gonna be Jason first. I guess. Welcome, Cliffy. How you doing?
Oops, sorry. Toasty. Oops, again.
Oh, that's fine.
Little toasty, little tired.
Oh, I bet.
Probably dehydrated, but I've been trying to drink water all day, so hopefully not as dehydrated as I think I am.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water myself, but then again, I've been trying to flush my system for a reason. I'm trying to get myself as light as possible so I can try to get my weight down. So I figured the more water I drink can't hurt me.
The more water you drink, the more water you absorb.
Yeah, makes me have to go to the bathroom a lot.
Yeah, but you don't pee out as much as you drink in.
Yeah, maybe.
Guess I don't.
I don't drink. Well, where my new location is at, where they have me working, I don't sweat as much as my old place where I worked at. But people keep on asking me how much my bag weighs, and I have no freaking clue.
75 pounds.
I would not be surprised. But then again, I carry it every day for a reason, because if I carry it every day, I'm used to the weight. So I'm used to carrying it. But because if I have it sitting aside and I don't carry it and that weight's just there, my body has no way of adjusting to it.
That's why when I was doing a sign waving job for Liberty Tax over here, for about 3 months, I wore 5-pound ankle weights
Really?
on each ankle.
Do you have is your bag 10 pounds?
No, I don't even have a bag. Like I have like various bags that I can combine together to make a decent bag.
But you don't have anything permanently set up.
But I don't have like a dedicated, if things go sideways, I grab that and I'm gone.
Okay.
I have a dedicated truck. If I have any issues, I got a full gas tank. I'm driving the hell out of town and I've got enough in there.
What if it's like a CME type situation?
Well, I got a bicycle.
There's that, yes.
In which case I'd have my bike bag, which still has my sleeping bag in it, and enough stuff to get me by for a couple of days. And then my other bag has more essentials and
The ability to procure more resources.
Celia, Blake, how's it going? And I do agree. Yes, it is a nice hat. How's it going, Rob?
Didn't you wear that one at the gathering?
Yep. And hello, Molly and Doug. Good to see you.
Oh, wish Blake a happy birthday. His birthday's tomorrow. And
Blake, what's your birthday present?
Cornfed's 23rd wedding anniversary is this weekend.
Ooh.
23 years together is a long time nowadays. And that's pretty cool.
Age, yeah.
Well, Jenny and I, we've been together for 17, but we've been married for 14. You know? And both Cage and Doug have both asked me for the weight of my bag. So I have to put everything back in my bag in order to figure it out. Because I have to go weigh myself, then weigh my bag. With my bag and find out all that.
Blake, you didn't give us the hats. You bought like 40,000 of them dang things because they were like $2 or something. And
I'm looking right over that one right now. Ian claimed one. Jenny claimed one. I took one, but I don't wear. I wear this one.
Has one.
I wear baseball caps. Just though Ian and Jenny both like theirs.
I wear that one when I'm outside working in the sun because it's ventilated all the way around and my brain ain't sweating out.
Well, that's a good idea, Cage, because I know that depending on weather, your bags are going to change configurations. Because a get-home bag in the wintertime is going to be heavier than the one in the summertime.
Ooh, any sort of bag in the wintertime is going to be heavier.
Especially when you're dealing with that's a 20-pound difference. No, I would say your bag would probably weigh you're still gonna need water no matter what season you are in.
Well, if you're going to do water, you have to have it in an insulated container. Otherwise, your water will freeze in a winter situation.
True.
Winter switch, you're basically going from your lightweights to essentially long johns.
Oh, sorry about that. That was on me. I was picking up my stuff off the freaking deal.
Yeah, you go from your normal lighter weight wear, summer wear, or fall wear to thermals, long johns, wool socks, wool blanket. And we all know wool blankets ain't light.
Also, if you have any additional things like hand warmers or the like, you're going to have
Yep.
ACR. So I would not go down to 10 pounds in the summer for a get home bag or a go bag. That's too light. That's too light.
Really. I mean, essentially, you can during the summertime for a GHB, you can essentially survive on the 10Cs or even the 20Cs if you want to go that far.
Well, as Blake said, one of the most important items that he would have in his bag would be his pew pew.
Lead spreader, freedom seeder.
Yep. Me, I have my bow. There are good points and bad points for both. My ammo I can go reuse.
If you can find it.
Well, if I know how to shoot, I'll know where my ammo goes, and which I do. I just know I don't shoot stupid. But with people who have those kind of things like Blake has, there's unless they practice with them on the regular and they could hit, say, a spot about 20 yards like that on the regular, because anything outside that is going to be too much.
Yeah, shelter and water are easy. Water gets heavy, yes, as long as you're not walking around with 5 gallons of water, because nobody wants to walk around with like 53 pounds of water. But sheltering, that's easy. You can tarp in a wool blanket, and as long as the wind direction is phenomenal or there's no wind at all, that's really all you need.
Okay, here's a trivia question for you guys. Everybody in the chat, including you, Cliff. Where's the best place to carry water?
On your person, technically.
Close, but wrong. Let's see how many people in the chat get it. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Yes, Rob. Exactly. That's the best place to keep your water. I mean, keep yourself fully hydrated. You know, that's the best way to keep your water. I mean, if you have to try to refill your bottles on the go, as that's why we have the filters in the first place. Like yours is just like mine, Cliff, literally, other than name. It's the same thing. Though I was thinking about possibly swapping out for a Sawyer Mini or Squeeze. Due to cost of, I can get a whole new filter for the price of the replacement filter for the one we have. Yep. CR got the same answer, but a little late, but yeah.
I'd rather keep it on me than in me, because in me just means I have to stop and pee every 45 minutes.
Well, keeping yourself fully hydrated, basically. Not necessarily super hydrated, but hydrated enough where you don't have to worry about water for a while. And depending on weather, like your area, most people don't realize while you're maybe really hot during the day, your area could get really cold at night, which most people don't take into account.
When it comes to water or at least hydration, I'm so used to it that unless I'm like in the Sahara Desert or like the damn salt flats and I'm stuck out there,
no,
I ain't got to worry about being dehydrated.
The salt flats are not salt flats anymore. There's a lake now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was reforming, but it's not that big yet.
Well, people were kayaking there, so first people to kayak
4 inches of water.
They were doing it. The first person took his kayak out there and kayaked the entire thing. So yeah, I think he set the world record for the first time doing that. Good for him.
Ooh, that sucks.
No, they carry it on their website still. But you can get a 2-pack for the Sawyer Minis for $31.99, which I'm thinking about picking up one just because I have a couple on me just because. Because I could use them as a gravity feed, like both Blake, South, and Cage have both all mentioned.
I have the Be Free, so I felt that thing filters water mad fast.
And you could, all you have to do to clean it is shake it, correct?
Yeah, pretty much, or spray it off with a hose.
What if you don't have a hose?
Well, you just attach it to they do make water bottles that actually fits on.
Right.
So you can put it on I believe it's the same
thread. Speaking of hats,
the Nalgene small. Damn it! Hold on. I actually had mine over here.
Okay, you're using Aussie style. He's just using a different style, and mine's sitting over there.
Mine's Aussie style too. My hat's crooked because of the way it was sitting in my room.
Okay.
The only way to get a hat straight again is you gotta get it wet, shake out the moisture, get a towel over the back of your recliner, then you set your hat over the recliner over the towel. Let it dry. I know.
Okay.
I'll just wear it out in the sun for an hour and sweat my brains out and then do it.
I'm going old hillbilly style.
At least today, Jason's not wearing camo.
He is.
It's actually wearable.
No, he is actually wearing camo. It's on his hat.
Well, yeah, but like normally he wears a camo shirt.
So good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Doing well.
How are you doing?
I actually found something gardening related at work today, guys. Cliff already knows about it. I found 3 6x6 raised garden beds for $20 a piece. I did not pick them up because I don't have the money for them. But I get a $20 discount on top of that for the price of each one of those. So, due to being a veteran, what do you guys think?
Yeah, not too bad. Actually, I'd like
brand
to
of these hats?
Discount.
These are
Blake Special.
made in
Probably
China. These are Chinese. 100% polyester.
Yeah, I don't think there really is a brand. I think Blake got them at like Dollar Tree or Dollar General or Family Dollar or
Something
something
like that.
like mad cheap. Got like 20 of them for the camp out last year.
Yeah.
They all snap up.
Hey, you know what? They're handy hats. They really are.
I can snap them up if I want to on both sides. Like Jason does.
Yeah, I just got done, I was outside earlier, and then I go, oh, I got to edit a video. So I edited a short one. Then I ate dinner.
How was your Chinese? And did you? Yeah, that's what I
What
sent
is
him.
that?
It's a raised 6x6 garden bed.
Okay.
From the picture, it looks like you can configure it however you want.
Well, with 3 of them, that's 6. Let's see, 4x6 is 36 feet. 36 times 4. That's a big piece of thing. So,
How deep is it?
well, it should be on the panel that Cliff's got.
No, I just said 6x6. So it says 6x6 garden bed.
Let me check my phone.
So if it's only a foot tall, it's only 12 cubic feet.
Yeah, but it's better than nothing at all for the price.
Yeah, maybe hard to tell with the picture.
The picture is it shows that on the picture, but there's, like I said, there's 3 of them. They were donated to the DAV store, and they only have $20 on them each. So that's an option for anybody who's interested. I'm sorry, this thing is just not comfortable to me. That's better. We do have a few extras of these, by the way, folks.
Ooh, them suckers are deep.
How deep? 2?
Well,
24?
see, I'm about to find out. Keyhole garden 6x6. We are looking at. It actually has its own built-in compost basket.
Ooh.
Looks like 2 feet.
So 24, so that's 18 cubic feet? No, 24 cubic feet.
24 by it's 24.4 long, width, height. 22, so yeah, 22 inches high. Planting area is 33 square feet. Soil capacity 60.5 cubic feet.
Wow.
That's still regardless. I mean, if you fill the, unless you've got like really deep root plants, you're only going to really be using the top like 8, maybe 10 inches.
Oh, here, check this out. There it is.
Yeah, that's the exact same one I'm looking at.
That's still a lot. They only got 8 cabbages, 2 tomato plants, and it looks like a pepper
Citrus.
plant, maybe, and some other stuff. And I got, like I said, there's 3 of these at work right now. So using 3 of those is quite a bit.
Yeah, it looks like decent materials. I like the built-in compost bin. You just throw all your garbage in there, and the worms do the rest. You don't even have to dig it out. You just leave it in there.
Only thing you have to do is put your soil in. That's the only thing you're gonna have to come up with the soil after you put it together.
Well, you got logs. Fill the bottom of it with logs.
I'm not wasting good hardwood for that.
Yeah, 22 inches high, 72 inches long, and
Now the other stuff,
72 wide.
the brambles and stuff, not an issue. I'll throw that in there, but not the logs.
The logs actually help hold the moisture in.
I understand that, but also firewood is good for fires. But yeah, you saw the base price of those.
12 different locations.
How much are those running, Cliff? I forgot to check.
That one particularly, this one's off of gardens.com. That's running $470.
And they went $20 for this.
Store sells them $450. There's a 4x4 composting keyhole for $220. But it looks like the average price is between, well, Wayfarer's got it for $635 or $637 for the keyhole one. So it looks like your average is $430. We'll say $435 to $480.
And for I can get them less than $60 for all 3.
Yeah, that might actually be good for your area to actually get something started.
If I was going to do something, I'd probably do one because I can't carry it right now.
I think it's a complete set.
I'd have to take Ian in and grab it that way and put it together and see what happens. See if we can actually get it in that configuration. If it is that exactly, which would be kind of cool if it is, and go from there.
Well, I mean, you could just make a giant solid 6x6 square, but that does make it a little difficult to reach into the center.
True. One of the thing is, I'm going to get at least 2 things mainly is tomatoes and potatoes, because those are the ones we eat the most.
Yeah, put your potatoes next to your compost.
Okay, just not in the compost.
Yeah, they're not in the compost. I mean, technically, you can grow them in compost. They will randomly do that on their own, but
do that. You did that, didn't you?
I've had them grow in the compost. I've had them grow lots of places. No, the one that had them grow really bad, like he actually left them in his compost and actually grew like 20 or 30 pounds of potatoes.
That's not bad.
Then we got asparagus and things.
Oh, by the way, Jason, I posted it today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Rod's laughing his ass off, apparently.
Quick question for you before you eat them all, unless you have. Did you get any fortune cookies?
Yeah.
Are they flammable?
I have no idea.
That's what I was wondering.
I don't think fortune cookies are flammable.
I'm not going without this year.
No, I didn't say just take a piece of one and see if it'll catch fire.
Asparagus.
Oh, asparagus. He's going out without. It's not going without asparagus this year.
Yeah. People will have a year jump start.
Well, the thing is, Cecilia, if I could get them for cheaper than $60, the thing is, I would actually have to figure out what to do with them because I am not much of a gardener. One would be more than enough for me, and Jenny, because it's just the 2 of us here. And we get Ian only sparingly, and now that he's turning 18, you'd probably be here even less.
Yeah, but you can still grow even in that. I mean, you can grow any herbs that you need.
Oh, yeah.
Just whatever you do not be dumb enough to plant mint in there.
No. Mint will be in the back. Trying to starve out some of the weeds we got back there. That's true. I understand about bugging out with your garden. I've heard people doing that.
For us to bug out, it'd have to be really, really bad.
Who says I can't take my garden with me? I just grab a whole. I got all the seeds over here. I got two ammo containers full of seeds.
Hey,
My
Cliff,
garden right there. I can plant that shit out in the middle of the bush.
Cliff, we know you could. He's talking about me.
You can still do it. There's only the handful.
I know I am not much of the gardener as you or Jason are, but the thing is, I know some things, but not a lot. I know a little bit of everything, but not enough of everything.
Oh, I was
Except
trying to pirate
for-
that, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Stupid crease now. All right,
No,
taking jumping off.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what if I, those getting all three would be cost efficient or not. Even if I don't use all three,
You can turn around and sell 2 of them.
they're
Buy them
heavy.
for 60, sell them each one of them for $100. You've made a $200 profit.
I'd have to come up with the money somehow. I don't get
Yeah.
paid till next week.
Yeah, they'll probably.
Yeah, camping cage free. No, we are not going to the 10 killer one. We are going to the Arkansas one.
Number 17.
What's the 10 killer one?
That's the other YouTube meetup that's going to be in Oklahoma.
Okay, what about the one that's going to be in Kentucky?
Kentucky is after we go to.
Because that's the one that Scott's going to.
Yeah, ours is going to be on the 17th weekend, and then I think the one in Kentucky is 2 weeks later. Not sure exactly.
You're not wrong, Cecilia. Getting experience is always a good thing. Like I said, I'm nowhere near either one of these guys. I know a little bit, and the fact that I kept a tomato plant alive in a hotel room says a lot.
Yeah, but corn porn didn't do very well.
Hey, I got one tomato out of the deal, and I'm okay with that. And it was delicious. So I got to eat it, not just watch it wither and die. Like the first one when I was down in
Yeah, I know it's in the
Osceola.
end of April.
I had my tomatoes were doing so well until the cold snap. I just wish I would have heated up that French entry, that sunroom. Then it would have probably survived. But right now, I also you didn't hear this yet, Jason, but I missed out on a U.S. military Army rucksack
Okay.
that was $3.95. The large one.
Yeah,
The only reason I missed out on it is because when I'm working, I can't purchase anything.
The Ozark one is on the 10th.
I have to wait till I'm off the clock.
Ours is the 17th.
okay, there's an Ozark one on the 10th.
If I would have thought about it, I would have clocked out,
Yeah.
took care of it, and then clocked back in.
Is on the 17th
Uh-huh.
of May.
But some guy with a SWAT hat came by and snagged it. But good on him. He's got it now. But I looked over him, and, well, it's basically one big bag with no internal pockets whatsoever. Lots of Molly, though.
What?
Wrong Molly.
Not much. We made that Molly joke yesterday on Tuesday.
Did we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember, I spelled out the word Molly, M-O-L-L-E.
Okay.
Mole.
Now, like I said, it's a good deal right now, but I just, oh man, I just don't have the cash on hand for it. The $60 is a lot right now,
Looks like metal.
but it was. I mean, I could see the benefits of it though. They also have a really big patio pizza maker, propane pizza maker. It's like 6 foot tall, huge. I believe it's propane, but I could be wrong.
Move. Get out.
But they want $400 for that.
That's so. Move. That's so move. Get out. Get out.
Dogs try crawling underneath
Stop.
Molly's chair.
Look at him, dumbass.
Oh,
At first, I thought she was talking to Jason. I was all, damn.
Yeah, not my fault. I'm right in front of the camera.
I did pick up this though
Oh, you did pick up the coffee grinder?
for $1.16. Can I turn it down for $1.16?
Yes, but no.
And I just went through it, and the grinding parts are ceramic.
That's why they make so much.
I would
noise.
test it, but I don't have any coffee beans at this time. So
Use peppercorns.
No.
Peppercorn.
Corn.
yeah, we do got popcorn, but I don't want to gum it up. To be honest,
Peppercorn.
Pepper.
I don't have any peppercorns.
I didn't say popcorn.
I thought you said popcorn.
No,
Peppercorn.
peppercorn.
Pepper as in your daughter. Corn as in
Rob.
candy corn.
I'm not grinding up my daughter. That's just disgusting.
I did just say corn porn.
I said corn porn.
Corn porn.
You did say corn porn.
Corn porn.
Wait,
I like the fact that you misspelled it on purpose.
No, I did that because I knew if I spelled it the other way, Instagram would have been like, nope, can't post, or YouTube would have been like, nope, can't post it.
What if you spelled it as instead of using it like the normal spelling, you spell it like POURN?
PORNE.
Porn, eh? No, porn. I can
So
understand
porn.
the porn one, the POURNE, or
Or
P-O-U.
as you do, like it's raining, it's pouring, type of thing.
I done pouring my water all over my crotch.
Exactly. Okay, we discussed water filters. Jason, what kind of water filters do you have?
Me?
Yes, you.
I got sand on carbon all around me.
You carry in your bags. You got like your bug out bag or whatever if you have one.
Nope.
You don't have any portable ones.
Nope.
Okay. Now you have the make your own filter type situation, which is really primitive, and great to know if you know how to do the portions right.
I don't even have to do the portions right as long as you have enough of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still have to boil it afterwards, though, right?
Yeah, basically, well, you're filtering out more or less majority of like if
The
you're
particulates and
like
stuff.
dirty water, you're filtering out all the sediment that's in there. But yeah, you still have to heat up your water to boil out any bacteria.
Who could but didn't. Rob's back, by the way, folks.
Welcome
Please
back.
wish him a happy anniversary.
Hold on.
It's Rob's anniversary this weekend, Jason.
Happy anniversary.
I did the happy anniversary song.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy.
Oh my gosh.
You're
so-
welcome. And now that'll be stuck in your head.
No, I did the happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Yeah, that one. But 23 years he's been married, so good for him.
23 years.
That's older than some of the people who come to our chat.
Yes.
Corn porn. I bet there, Rob. And we're not talking about your kind of porn.
Corn porn.
Corn porn.
Actually, technically, his would probably be like bass fishing or something. Technically.
Fish porn.
Fish porn. I think we got to be careful in case the algorithm starts to flag us for saying that word way too often. Or can they do that? I don't want to find out.
Can't for words, but if you type it in the chat too many times, apparently they'll ban you from using the emoji for it or whatever. That's why Blake can't flip me off in chat no more. He has to physically type it out. For some reason, YouTube has considered that spam, and I don't know why.
Anniversary. Oh my gosh. Anniversary. Okay.
Anna, Verse, and Siri.
Yeah. What's Siri have to do with this?
She's probably watching.
Google is probably watching on top of that. Who knows? Now, besides water filters, which is something everybody's carrying, and the pew-pews that Blake likes to carry, your number one first thing to grab, Cliff.
My
If you didn't have your
rucksack.
truck, if you did not have your truck,
Shit, I don't even know where my filter's at. Actually,
I know you know where you use it all the time.
Still, I think it's still in my frame pack.
So, if you were gonna grab your bag and go, but you had to load it real quick because you forgot to, like your room's, everywhere. What would be the first thing you would look for on top of everything else? Your water bottle. Okay, makes sense.
2 reasons for that. 1, I have water in it majority of the time. 2, I have fire starter on top of that. I have cordage cutter, and I have like 4 feet of rope, 4 feet of cordage.
That's your EDC though, correct?
Something feet.
That's your basic EDC though, right? Because you carry that everywhere.
And then I have my knives on me, so extra cordage there, plus all the other stuff I carry on me.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know.
I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just grab this guy and be my old school, my carbon. I think
Well, you do a lot with that though. That's your Moro though, right?
Yeah. I flattened the tip on it. Had to resharpen it.
Rob finally got it with the bass porn, or Cliff.
Fish porn? Bass porn?
Bass porn.
You little fishies.
Now, I don't carry a 10 by 10 tarp. I mean, even though I would love to get one of those, the ones that you mentioned before, Cliff, I think. What's the name brand of those?
Bass corn.
They have it on
DD tarps.
those one tarps.
Yeah, DD tarps, 9x9s.
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing, which I don't think a lot of people actually understand about the measurements on those damn things. That is not the final measurement. That was the measurement when they cut the fabric.
It's probably just shy of that, right?
Yeah.
Depends on how wide your seams are or your fold over is. Sometimes they do a single layer, or sometimes they do a double fold over.
Or a roll.
So you use like 1.5 to 2 inches all around it.
Well, that's still bigger than what I got with my 5x7, and that's the same thing.
That's what I have in my rucksack, in my
I got a simple
carrier
Walmart,
bag, I guess.
cheapy Walmart one in my bag. I generally use it for my ground sheet for my tent because it's the same size. So it makes a great ground sheet. But
Which actually have a I think an 8x10 tarp in that truck too that I could grab this in the box along with the bungee cords that came with it.
let me check something here.
I have that. Actually, let's see. First, yeah, definitely grabbing my water bottle. The next thing I'm grabbing is my 2 ammo crates over there full of food.
Now, how are you going to carry those?
Stick them in a bag. They got handles on them. I'll tie them to myself if I have to.
Paracord.
Yeah, the 5x7 Walmart one is cool.
Oh, I was going to show you this. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh,
My freaking
see,
knee.
that thing has had that same amount of rust on there for the last 2 years.
Yeah. You know what the first thing I would grab? My wagon.
That's a good call.
I would say Molly.
That's what the
Grabs me every day.
Everybody has a dirty mind today. I'm okay with that. No, this is what
I
I
was
just
out in the dirt all day. Of course I have a dirty mind. I still haven't showered. Yeah, pinching.
This is what I picked up today.
Ooh, that's actually a decent carabiner.
Guess how much I paid for it, Jason?
50 cents.
Less.
2 bits.
Same
35
thing.
cents.
2 bits is 50 cents. I paid
35 cents.
38 cents.
Close.
And the thing is, it was 49 cents originally, but I get a 20% discount for being a veteran. But yeah, the actual carabiners itself is not really great.
No, that's a pretty decent carabiner, as thick as that is.
thin. Now, will it could be used as a striker or not? Is the question.
No, that I guarantee that's rounded edges.
I can make it flat.
Well, I probably could too. I'm just checking. Ooh,
Question
look at
is
that
it steel or aluminum?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm trying. Oh, ooh,
We have ignition.
Had ignition. Oh, there you go. So
So
it looks
I
like that one side where the bottle opener's that's got a flat 90 on there.
that's the part I was using.
Yeah, that's what's got
I
the.
was using that part right there. And thing is, it's supposed to have a little wrench, which I have no idea what to use that for. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be for.
It's for hex. It's for hex bits.
No, I understand this, but I'm talking about the little serrated part on the outside.
Oh, that's just thumb jimping.
Yeah. But I mean, it's got a good tension on the clip. I'm thinking about replacing this right here, which is pretty much junk from the original Colan striker, because this thing I can't really do much with. It does work, but I had to literally grind down the edges to make it work. But I'm not sure what I would use that for if I took it off here. That's a good piece of steel. I'm not sure what I'd use it for.
Spoon, shovel, scraper, fish descaler.
Now that probably be a good idea. No, if I flattened out all the edges, that I could probably scrape the fat wood a little bit to make some shavings, possibly.
Yeah, scraper.
But I got like a 2-inch piece of paracord in the pattern you're familiar with.
Yeah, that's probably about maybe if you're lucky, 4 feet.
It's like I said, if it was the first thing I needed to grab, I'd probably grab this and use whatever strands I could for basic small stuff.
Oh yeah, I'd be taking that thing apart to its basic materials, like even the nylon casing would be torn apart.
Yeah. Then all I do is to take this piece here and attach it to this piece here, and I'd still have it. So I wouldn't be out much. But this one here would be like the last one.
You got 2 rings on that. Though that ring is going to be used as a bow saw.
It can, and I have the bow saw over here. I forgot to put it back in my bag on Tuesday. But yeah, I'd have to test that bow saw theory. I have not done that yet.
Yeah, it doesn't work when you do it by hand. It works when it works better with a bow saw and wet wood.
It has to maybe do with the angle, because it's not straight it's not like this. It's more slope.
Yeah, you got a straighter edge. It doesn't bind on you when you're cutting down. But you also have to know how to cut your wood with that, because if you cut it the wrong way, what ends up happening is if you got a log that's this way and you're cutting from the top, that's going to pinch. That's where a lot of people have that problem. They try cutting trees that are straight up, but the minute they get to a certain point, that tree starts to pinch on that metal and they get stuck in there.
Well, then what if you do it at an angle from the top down, not from the bottom up?
Could, but you're gonna be cutting a long time, because that's
no. I mean, okay,
you got to go through.
Tree like this, right? It's just you go from this corner to this corner.
Yeah, you're gonna be cutting a lot longer because you got to cut through more material.
But if you get halfway, you might be able to just push the tree over.
If you're gonna do that, you're better off starting from the bottom and cutting up at an angle.
Well, that's what
I'm cutting it up. As you're cutting up as you're going up at that angle from the bottom, when that tree starts losing its fibers on the bottom, it's gonna start pulling that notch, that triangle part out. It's gonna want to kick out backwards.
Yeah, that's where you don't stand right behind it.
Well, if you're cutting at an angle, that you got to worry. Once you start hearing the cracking, get the heck away and then push the tree over.
Right. But it's an option. I don't think anybody's ever done it. Have you?
What? Cut with a bow saw on a tree?
Not that particular style of bow saw.
Yeah, I've used them shitty ass those garbage wire ones. They suck.
In a bow saw configuration?
I've not done it in a bow saw configuration.
That's what I was talking about.
I've done it in normal configuration.
Processing would probably be better for that instead of trying cutting a tree down. But that's about all I could think of. When you're trying to make smaller logs smaller for a reason. But I would, I already reprofiled that this Coglin thing once on the end. I flattened it out. I just didn't do the sides because I was a little worried about. Well, actually, I did do the sides. I did the whole end piece, but I didn't do the part I hold on to because in case of sharp edges, I didn't want to cut myself.
I didn't ever realize how loose that was. Jeez.
I mean, trying to figure out what I can repurpose this for besides, as an extra striker. The best
Splinter scraper.
Just clip it to the bag.
And this Coglin, by the way, striker is. I'm not sure if you guys can tell that it is kind of warped a little bit. You can see where it's wore out from me using it.
I'm using the bottom half of that instead of just the middle.
Well, it is the way I've done it. I know I need to use the end more, but I haven't done it yet. And I want to replace it eventually, so I just got to find another Coglin's one. And this thing here has popped out more than once from this piece here. I had to re-glue it multiple times. So if this thing pops out again, I'll just replace the ferrule rod with another one. So I think it's like a 1/4 inch, if that. What do you think?
Yeah, probably 1/4 inch.
But just have a couple extra 1/4 inch ones because I like being able to hold on to it like this. Though I do have other ones that are bigger and better handled, like this one.
Ear poker.
Yeah, but the striker is like really tiny compared, to the other ones I have. I really got to get this bag repacked so I can weigh it because people keep on asking me, how much does it weigh? I have no freaking clue. It's heavy. Let's just leave it at that. Though I do want to get my first aid kit resupplied to give it an actual weight because I don't have a lot of bandages in there. I should, because I have had to cannibalize my first aid kit for Jenny and me for the last couple months due to injuries and such. Even though I have a better first aid kit out in the truck, I end up using the one out of my backpack first because that's the one I get and grab first. I gave one of those away to Tyler, I believe, a chainsaw one. It did not work as well as I thought it was going to work.
Well, again, they're
designed for a bow
the best use I've seen somebody actually do with one of those is they attached it to a pulley system, chucked it over a tree limb, and started cutting the tree limb from the ground. From way at the bottom, they were just doing this.
Oh, wow.
Well, the problem is, once you get so far, it binds up. It won't move.
No,
Yeah,
not when the tree branch is in the tree. They literally chucked that thing up into a tree with it, like a little sandbag thingy, pulled it over, and then started cutting that way. You have the weight of that tree branch sticking out like this, coming down every time you make a cut. That thing gets lower and lower, and then eventually just snaps off.
But the thing is, when it does, where are you standing at the time?
Under it, but you move the hell out the way when you hear it snap.
You hear it cracking, you move.
Yeah, see, that's because, again, you got that thing on strings or rope or whatever.
Well, you got paracord. I mean, I'm sure that's what he probably used.
Get back 4 or 5 feet and just keep going. I'm skiing. I'm skiing, but I'm not Ian.
I've been rewatching the first few seasons of Dual Survival with Dave Canterbury and Cody Lundin.
Those guys hate each other, by the way.
I know they do. But not as bad as Cody hates Joe. Worse.
Oh, Joe Tedeye.
Oh, he hates Joe Tedeye worse than he does Dave. Because Joe did something that really torqued him off. I don't know what he did, but he did a major, oh no. I think he got him kicked off the show, I think. Joe got him kicked off the show. That's when he went to, he changed it from Cody to Matt Graham. Though I like Matt. Matt's cool. But he's no Cody. Season 3, yeah. I'm not sure how many people prefer the dual survival or not, but
Nah.
okay. If you have watched any and all of dual survival at all, when it got down to the end of last season, then when they started using people who were on alone as the dual survival people, it got better for some reason because those guys had a sense of humor, but they've been through their paces that point because people showed them on TV and all that crap. But I can't remember who it was though.
That'd be interesting to see Zach on a dual survivor episode.
Yeah, but who would be his counterpart though?
I don't know.
That's the dual part. You got to have a second person.
Fox
The,
outdoors.
whoever won season 3, what was that dude's name? Fowler actually had him on his. Him and Fowler did a couple of videos together. Actually,
I'm not sure about
winners.
not Joe.
No, Joe bailed I think within the first couple of days. He still gets flack on that, which is really sad. It's like, dude, it's like just give it up already. He tried his hand at it. The outcome he wasn't satisfied with, and he bailed. That's
What
it.
was
That's
the outcome that what happened exactly?
he lost his ferro rod.
Oh yeah.
Day 1 or day 2 lost.
Oh, you talking about Joe Robinette?
Yes.
Okay. I thought we're still talking Ted-Eye. Wrong
No,
Joe.
I ain't gonna last on that shit.
No. Losing your ferro rod is a no number 1 on that show.
Yeah, that's why he lost it.
I wonder why people don't choose flint and steel.
Same reason. You lose it, you lose one half of it, you're screwed.
Well, one thing about flint and steel, all you need is another rock.
Yeah, assuming you can find a rock that actually sparks.
That's the thing. You got to find. I mean, that's the whole point of the show. I mean, if you have your ferro rod with, you can get burned up, but your steel always works.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit there for 3 days trying to find a rock to make a damn fire.
Well, that's part of your initial kit. I mean, that'd be different. I mean, it's just like a knife would be a part of your kit.
Yeah, but again, if you have the same incident where you lose your source of fire or one half of it, what are you going to do then? You will sit there and spend forever and a day trying to
okay. See, think of it this way: you and I both have the high carbon Moras, correct?
Yeah, that's why mine's covered in rust.
Now, the back part of that could be used with a flint and make a spark, correct?
Possibly.
It should. That's the principle. It says that you're supposed to be able to. I have mine. I just got to test that out. That theory.
I'm trying to find one of my ferro rods that I already have. Dang it, get in there. That one's got missing paint. Woo, shit, almost got that right in my plants.
Here's my newest high carbon steel one.
Almost lit myself on fire.
As you can see, it says carbon right there. But the back is really funky because it's got that groove in there.
Beveled edge.
Yeah,
Yeah, they started doing that on a lot of them. So basically what everybody does is they'll take these and they'll stick it in a vise where it's just about a half a millimeter above the top of the vise, and they'll sit there with a freaking grinder and they'll just flatten the damn thing.
I've got a small grinder, but not a big one.
Yeah, I did mine by hand with a rasp.
I've got a file, a big file for that. That's what I did with mine.
Yeah, this is the carbon. You need to run some oil and a bit of a scrubby on here to get that off.
But, I mean, this one here's got a really thick spine, as you can see.
Yeah, so does mine. Mine's got a hefty.
But my blade is short.
Yeah, the carbon ones are not very long. That's way more like 3-4 inches.
But I've got 3 carbons, except for the Light My Fire stainless.
Technically 3.5 inches, just shy of 3.5 inches. Like just shy of 3.5 inches.
Okay.
So remember, folks, That's 3.5 inches, and that's all you need.
That's what she said.
And if you don't believe me that 3.5 inches is all you need, get stabbed by 3.5 inches. Trust me, it'll get the job done.
Now, like I said, I'm probably going to end up, like you said, grinding that part right here, Cliff. I'm going to get that bevel out of there because it's literally a groove all the way down to the tip.
Oh no! Hit that with a ferro rod.
I tried.
It should, because of that channel, it should scrape it. Use the other side.
I'm not using my blade. I'm using
Not
the back
the blade side.
I'm using the back side.
No, don't use the blade side either.
I'm not. I'm using the bot like that.
Turn the blade so the blade's facing towards your hand and then scrape away.
There's nothing there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So it's rounded edges.
Yeah. I've tried every, that's why I was thinking I may have to just grind that flat right there. That's all I can do.
Another thing I'm grabbing is this little guy.
Oh, yeah. Your tactical spoon and fork.
My K-Bar spork. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is actually TSA compliant.
Because it's not steel.
It's
Plastic.
ABS plastic. They're just going to see it when they scan it. They're just going to see plastic.
Or is it going to not show up at all?
Nope, I don't want to clean it. I like the rust on there. Makes it rustic.
It's called patina.
No, that's straight rustic.
No, but like I said, I like this one. I mean, it's got a good feel in the hand. It just and this one would be great for doing projects with, because it's not very big.
I think that's about 2.5 inches.
Now, like I said, I've got my other Moors that I carry with me, but that one right there just is the only one that really needs work. The Light My Fire one is really good, though. Unfortunately, it's not a full tank. That's the only major issue for the Light My Fire version.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people complain about on that one for some reason.
Well, because of the ferro rod placement, there's no place for the tang.
They can offset it with a rat tail.
Yep.
They could have, but they didn't.
Because rat tail tangs don't have to necessarily taper dead center in the middle. I've seen them where they taper up on the top side, so they're like just under the back half of the handle.
I've also seen ones that do this, Cliff, like a skeletal style handle, go up and around.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they did on Force and Fire a lot.
Well, for the most part, for a lot of the times when they do rat tails, they don't carve the they don't do two halves. It's one block of wood, and they heat the handle end, and they just push it into the wood. They burn a notch into it, and then they either they use when they clean it out, they use glue, bond it in there, and then they usually use one stamp pin.
If they can. Well, I remember one guy who did that, and he forgot to drill out his pinholes in the steel. He had to pull everything.
Yeah, I remember that one.
He had to pull everything out and redo it. But I do plan on seeing about getting a blade made by my friend Adam, who was on there. Ian already has one of his blades. I don't. But I would like to get a more personable one because he makes his with a left-handed sheath, which I happen to like. So, because he likes to cross draw. So, I don't like cross drawing because it just feels weird.
I can do either vertical on one side or I can do scout carry.
That's the sideways one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one here is not really conducive for that kind of carry.
No, it is not. That is a belt holder at best, and it's usually one side or the other.
I would love to have leather sheaths made for these, but the only other knife maker I know, I have not heard from in a cruise page, and that is Drake.
God, that dude's been busy.
What's he doing now?
Working. I have no idea. I haven't talked to that fool in forever.
Yeah.
Man, this thing is like degrading.
Oh,
Just
Cecilia, did you ever answer my question about your how'd you sleep last night?
me or Cecilia?
Cecilia. Her new mask, she got 4 hours the night before. No, so this is the second day using it. Did she get any more sleep or less sleep? About the same. Because if she's getting at least 4 or more, she's doing better than she was. She's actually getting sleep, so which is good. Now, is she reaching REM sleep? I don't know. What you got there, Cliff?
I do also have this little bag.
Which is?
Something I got it off of. Where did I get this one?
What is it? What do you use it for?
Don't actually use it for anything. It just sits in my house. But I have flashlight, bellows, scraper knife, my P35, one
P36.
I don't know which one. The big
The
one.
P36 and the P51 are the two.
I got the big one.
The 51.
And then I have a zip tie in here, 2 hex bits for some reason. Even though I don't have a hex driver in here, which is really funny. I do have my little Smith sharpener.
How well does that work?
Not too bad. It does have the little serrated poker on there, so you can do serrated knives as well.
I've never been a fan of the serrated knives because the useful part of the blade has been compromised by serrations, which I don't need.
Yeah, I've got a mini Bic in here. I've got my little tiny flashlight.
So you do have a EDC bag right there.
Technically, if I wanted to drag it around, then I gotta clean this out. That ferro rod started degrading on me. But yeah, that's all what's in the bag. And then I had.
Is that one of those Fatwood deals?
Yeah, no, it's Pro Camtech fast fire sticks.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then I have my little tops knife.
That's the one you got from your battle box, right?
No, this one actually got sent to me as I won this in a giveaway. This is the MSK 2.5. This sucker is sharp as hell.
That's a good little blade then.
Hey, honey,
Yes, my love.
want to hear an archer joke?
Uh-oh. Jenny's got an archery joke, folks.
I'm assuming she's going to get to the point soon.
I'm hoping to.
Why couldn't a green pepper practice archery?
Wait,
Why?
what?
Because it didn't have an arrow.
Cliff liked that one. Hey, Manny.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had this too. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff within reach. I also got this little guy.
That's your sharpening stone?
Well, yeah, my Wazoo Survival Sharpening Stone. Which I was happy I found because I thought this one got jacked with all the stuff in my truck.
I did see something that would probably spark Mandy's interest, but I'm not sure if she, if we, would be cost effective for me to actually add more to the box.
I know what would spark Amanda's interest, but I'm not going to say it on here.
Well, the oil lamps that I've got, the 2 hanging metal ones.
Yeah.
I found a entire, without the chimney, mind you, pink one.
She's going to tell you to mail it to her.
Huh?
She said it.
It's got everything's there except the chimney, but it's pink.
Can I squeeze that?
Cage says you may want to keep your day job, love.
Yes,
Cage says you might want to keep your day job.
I know.
But no, it's like I said, it's just like the ones I have, but just pink is all. That's the only difference. So that's pretty cool, though. I mean, no one's touched it. There's been other ones at the shop, and the glass ones, but no one touched the metal one, the pink metal one. So I was considering about just sending it to her and see what she does with it. Because I do know one thing you could use those style with that people don't consider. They talk about using them for light and heat. But in the right setup, you can set up for cooking. You can
Yes.
use them as a burner for cooking.
Cookies. Ooh, I want cookies.
Cookies. Jenny made chocolate chip last weekend.
Yeah, I've
And
got some
those-
Betty Crocker mix over here. I think I just need like one ingredient, but I went and bought some of these cheap $1.50
Vanilla
vanilla.
cookies. You bought vanilla cookies.
I've also got lemon cookies, chocolate ones, chips. I mean, I have tons of snacks. I'm not short on snacks.
Now, the one thing I am definitely going to be putting in my EDC, which I have in the truck, is coffee.
Batteries.
Huh?
Batteries.
I'm actually considering swapping a lot of my batteries out for rechargeables.
Yes.
Because of my my mini solar panel could charge them if I have the right charger for it.
I think mine will actually do the same. Shit, I never even thought about that.
I was going to test it with Ian's little mini one that he's got. See if my little panel would charge it.
Might take, well, depending on how many you're charging, could take more than 2 days.
No, but that little mini one of his is the rechargeable one. It plugs in. It's got a micro USB port.
Yeah,
Just run.
but it's still going to take a while to charge those things, even with solar.
Well, the thing is, if it's being used only at night, you charge it during the day.
Yeah.
That's a full day of charging right there.
I have one of the weird ones. I have it's hard to find it now, but the Harbor Freight solar battery charger.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
That thing charges everything up to, I think, C cells, and it will actually charge 9-volt.
Okay, I'm on Harbor Freight. Depends on which one you're looking at. Are you talking about like the Thunderbolt solar one?
Yeah, I believe no. It's like a little square one, like about the size of a lunchbox.
I'm looking. Because here, I'll show you what I got. The ones I was looking at was like the Thunderbolt solar. This one.
Nope. That's a window charger. Could work in a pinch. I think that's like a little 5-watter.
That one actually is a 1.5 watt.
Oh yeah, the 1.5s. Yeah.
It's
It's basically a trickle charger, just there in order to charge your stuff.
Right. But the other ones they had were, this is the cheaper one, is the Jackery.
Jackery is not cheap. Let me tell you that right now.
Yeah, that one is $249 just for that one. Which one do you have?
Let me see if I can find it.
Let me just look under solar charger, see what I can find. Nope. Oh, check this one out. How big is this
We
one?
got a square one.
Well, look at this one, Cliff.
100-watt kit is.
Here's a folding one for 18 watts. Foldable solar panel for $69.
Yep.
But how big is it is the question. I'm looking for dimensions.
18-watt, not very big.
Okay, it's 9.6 by 7.5 by 1.2.
Well, they really don't.
It's about a little bit bigger than what I've got.
Okay, related.
Because that's how big it is. Look at the backpack there, Cliff.
Yeah, it's a decent size.
For 18 watt, that's not bad. Using cast iron.
I have the solar briefcase. Say what?
Oh, CR mentioned he's using cast iron for some reason. Are you making supper?
You know, since I have the damn thing, I'll just pull it out if I can remember where I stuck it.
I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom. But
What the rest of wants to use you. Yeah, see, nobody ever answers that question. I thought I ate all those. Where is that damn thing? Patches. Thought I had it down here. Oh, that tells me I moved it. I done moved it. Well, fish sandwich. I don't know where the hell to put it. The only spot it would be back here. It's the only place it could be. Oh, there it is. Give that damn. Ooh, box got a little wet, looks like. I found it.
And the kitty?
All right, I'm back.
Didn't even know you left.
Yep. Like I said, it's been a long day, long night, been another long day.
Yeah, you're telling me. Long days. I don't know how that goes.
I'm back.
This is what I'm talking about.
Okay, I don't think I've seen that one. They don't sell that one anymore.
Yeah, it's hard to find.
What's
What's
okay?
really
What's
nice-
the model number?
It does come with a little handle, but the handle also acts as the kickstand.
Okay,
For
what's the
optimal
model number on that one, Cliff? Okay, I'm gonna look it up, see if I can find it.
Breaking down a little grill, a new grill. Oh, okay.
Let me make that bigger so I can see that one. Okay, this is the Thunderbolt Magnum, right? Let's try that one.
Yeah, item number 6.
Was that the Lowe's product?
No, that's a Harbor Freight.
Oh, Harbor Freight. I forgot they used the SKU numbers too.
Item
Early check.
68690.
Early.
What was it again?
Item number 68690.
That reminded me of the Shopping Home Network, calling out the item numbers.
Okay, they have it. They have it listed on Amazon, but they don't carry it anymore.
That's why I said it's hard to find.
Let's
Funny
see
thing is, there's actually an adapter on here that you can actually plug this into the wall. 12-volt adapter. Or sorry, a 6-volt adapter. But I don't have it. I never found it. But it'll charge double A's, triple A's, C's. Oh no, it actually only charges D cells. It won't charge C cells. What? Oh no, yeah, it will charge C cells. I forgot the.
Someone has it on.
These are. Let me see if I can. These they're springy.
Somebody has it on eBay for $27.99
So much I paid for brand new.
in the box. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it like push comes to shove. I've got this thing. I can charge batteries. It'll take all day, but it'll charge a battery, and you can charge 2 to 4 at a time.
Well, my little solar panel is not very big. It's about 4x7, maybe. But it does charge my phone, and it does charge my battery packs.
Like I do have the 9-volt option, which is the most random thing possible nowadays because 9-volt doesn't
Have you ever seen
than anything anymore.
Have you ever seen a rechargeable 9-volt battery? I've never seen one. Really? Where do you get those from?
The store.
Not our store, not mine.
They're hard to
Batteries-
find. They are
Batteries
really hard to
plus and
find.
bulbs. Hi, Mandy.
What was that, Jason?
Batteries plus and bulbs
They don't have that here.
and Harbor Freight.
Well,
Harbor Freight's got a lot of rechargeable stuff. They basically once Radio Shack kind of went under, they took over a lot of the rechargeable battery sales, and their rechargeable batteries are actually fairly priced.
Mandy, did you get Molly's letter?
She just answered her.
I couldn't see it.
She's seen it, but she hasn't read it yet.
I just reread the message, and not yet, Molly. Sorry, I just woke up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she woke up late.
No, it's morning.
I know.
Yeah, right now
I
the
know.
they don't have a battery pack like that one anymore, Cliff. Not on. The only
Okay.
magnet they have now is a wall charger.
They're hard to find. I told you. These things are ridiculously hard to find.
They do have a 25-watt solar panel, a 9-watt foldable solar panel, and an 18-watt quadrifold solar panel. So for 4 panels, that's not bad. For $69, that's not bad. That battery you just showed me, Cliff, is $8 for
Yeah.
that 9-volt battery. For one. That's
Oh
expensive.
no, they're not cheap.
Yeah,
It says it's a 9-volt, 200 milliamp, high capacity rechargeable battery.
Mine is 230. But for some reason, these 9 volts, this particular 9 volt, does not hold it. I mean, this thing's heavy. This thing probably weighs about 5 ounces. That sucker's mad heavy. But yeah, it doesn't hold. Apparently, doesn't hold a charge worth beans.
Well, I think that little 1.5 solar watt battery maintainer might be useful for some things, but not useful for carrying around.
Oh,
If you're going to carry something around, you'd probably carry one of the 2-fold folding panel for $40, and it's a how many watt is that one? It's a 9-watt, but it's only got 2. Here I'll show you. So that's not very big. It's pretty similar to what I use already.
it's cool.
Not as big as the 4 one, obviously, but
Yeah.
But the thing is, you could probably get for that same price. You probably get 2 of those instead of the 4.
Should have put it in the vacuum sealer and make it flat.
But it's I don't know what else you could use it for, to be honest, other than charging your devices.
Oh, for the little solar panel thing that I have, or
No, the one the 2 folding solar panel thing.
Hey, you guys remember those solar panels I told you about at work?
yeah.
Yeah.
We have not sold one yet.
Still,
Wow.
that's funny. I don't honestly at this point. I don't think they're going to.
We'll
Because
see
they
how
want
low.
way too much money for them.
Oh yeah, well, if I see a clearance tag on them, I'm gonna grab a couple of them.
You might as well.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Oh, mine's 7x18. That can't be right.
Yeah.
My little solar panel one cannot be that small. So big.
By the way, I've actually used this a few times before, and it takes forever to charge batteries, but you can do it. And this little guy actually comes with overcharge shutoff, so you can't blow up your batteries on accident.
Yeah, mine's not that big. I think it's about 5x7 or 5 by
Cliff,
something.
you might be able to answer this. When they make batteries, how do they get the charge in them? I've never figured that out. I never thought about it.
Oh,
That's
this
kind
is
of an odd one. So most of the batteries that we know nowadays, it's really funny. So this is not a standard actual 9-volt battery. That is that is 4 AAA batteries. And if you take apart a AAA battery, the inside of that is camera batteries, or supposedly camera batteries, like the little button cell batteries.
Yeah.
and if you take a laptop battery, it's got all those
18650s.
that you really like, don't you, Cliff?
They're expensive.
An 18650 runs about $20 a battery.
Yep.
I have an unlimited supply of them until those things actually stop charging. And I have this flashlight here takes all of the standard 18650s. I have other ones, which is this guy here takes an 18650, but it's a modified 18650. It's not like the normal ones,
Right.
which pop in and show you.
I'm going to try see if this thing would actually charge with my overhead light or not.
This is what I mean by modified 18650. That has both positive and negative at the top.
Okay.
Even though it does have a base plate on the bottom with a spring, but that spring is actually just to contact for the head. That's where the power comes out.
Nope. Not enough solar radiation for me to charge anything with right here.
Not inside. If you had some cool lights, halogens in the bedroom or the kitchen, you could probably charge it in there. You'll actually start seeing that's not going to produce enough light.
This is a simple Ozark Trail.
See, and then this is your standard 18650. You got the positive on top and the actual negative on the bottom.
Okay. What's that?
18650.
Okay. So what do you use those for? What do they go into? I mean,
Pro,
what?
early.
I don't have anything that big, so I don't need to carry anything like that.
Oh, you've got the focusing one too, you stinker.
Hey, you can't see this one with the naked eye.
It's UV, isn't it?
No, it's infrared.
Infrared.
What if he has one of those goggles, infrared goggles? Ha 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 ha. What do you do? What do you do?
They're not goggles.
Ooh,
No,
wait. Jason said I can't see it with the naked eye. I have some contacts over there, so that's technically once I put contacts in, my eyes aren't naked. ATN.
Okay, folks, I hate to say this, but it's
Atlantic
coming up on
televised-
9:30, guys. I'm going to have to cut it short at 9:30.
This thing's heavy.
His eyes hurty.
9:30.
I'm tired.
So Celia says her new mask has been working. It's bigger and covers most of my face, but it is working.
That's the biggest point, that it is working.
See, I got one of them that takes these too.
Yeah, I hate those modified ones. They're so annoying.
Now, can you charge them with a solar panel is the question.
These?
Yeah. What is
I have them on the house.
with the ones that I've seen those rechargeable batteries that have the USB port, the micro USB port on the side. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Yes, I have one on my thingy up there.
How good are the batteries?
Blinding. That's Cliff.
No.
Yeah, those batteries are pretty good.
So I could charge it with my solar panel technically.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If you got a battery bank, you can charge it on there.
I got my battery bank, obviously, but that's man.
Okay,
I
I'm going to tell
agree.
everybody how to get your 18650 batteries cheaper.
Find an old laptop and steal them.
No,
Battery pack.
you can get them brand new for about $29 for two of them.
Home Depot and Lowe's.
No. Well, yeah. Anywhere you see the Howland Bell solar chargers, the big ones, there's 2 of them in there.
Oh. Find them at yard sales and garage sales.
No, because the batteries would probably be dead. You can buy the whole thing brand new, and it's still, two-thirds of the cost of buying 2 of these brand new. Even at Batteries Plus, these are still $38 for a 2-pack.
Yep, they're
That's
expensive.
the cheapest I can find.
I need to check Harbor Freight, see if they actually carry them now, because I know they weren't before, but you never know.
Yeah.
Colin's about to die over here.
I told you. That's why I'm shutting it down at
And you get the charges
9:30.
for them.
My eyes are watering. I'm tired. It's just one of those things. My body's trying to get used to the new workload.
And wow, even I'm tired. I've been outside since 9 o'clock this morning.
Well, I'm going to say thank you to everybody who came in. I really appreciate it. I love the discussions on water filters and now flashlights and flashlight batteries and possibly solar banks, which is something we might consider as a separate topic in the future. I want to do a full see how much it would take to actually charge either my phone or whatever with this solar panel, or find something I could charge with that. Maybe Ian's flashlight, possibly. Just
Battery
do it
bank.
best. Huh?
Your battery bank, charge that, and then use the battery bank to charge the phone.
Oh, I know that, but I just want to see this one here is one of the super batteries. So there's a 26,800 milliamp battery. It takes 2 micro USBs to charge it. It's that big, but that one is one of the few kinds that you could plug it in to charge and still do a charge on your phone as well. So one of the better, little.
That's the setup I have down here. I have my 10,400 milliamp battery pack plugged into the wall, and then I just have my USB cable up to my phone, and then I just it literally just stays charged all the time. It still works. I unplugged it. That thing lasted me like 4 or 5 days before it went down to like almost nothing.
I will say this:
those ones that we got.
No, mine's a different one. I picked mine up at GameStop when I used to work there.
well, the old ones I have, the 2 older anchors that were like 20,000 milliamp ones that cracked. They're still freaking holding a charge. They're still working, which is really freaky, even with all the splits and probably exploding batteries inside. But it is now 29 after. I'm going to say I'm cutting out here now. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. Please check in on Cliff's channel this weekend. He'll be running about 8 o'clock on Saturday, I believe.
More or less.
Because he's got his gardening stuff he's got to do. So I'll catch you guys there. So I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Porn.